to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw.
They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Throwing is Hurts.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run with Barkley. The try.
Inside the wondrous AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, rivals battle in the NFC East. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys.
2026 Dallas Cowboys.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And off we go from Arlington. And he will finally be tracked down, nearly a touchdown. But he'll set his team up with 1st and goal.
Oh, so close. I mean, those are tough. You go that far, and it doesn't result in a touchdown. But give that kicking team a little bit of credit now. They never gave up on the play, but what a return it was.
And he's into the end zone. What a start. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59, quarterback Jalen Hurts.
Well, not an ideal situation to start this game off, Mike. I mean, the smoke from the pregame festivities was still lingering in the air, and you find yourself down to score. You don't have to necessarily go for the quick strike. Whatever your plan was coming into this game, stick to it. Of course, they didn't plan on falling behind this quickly. There was a long game ahead of them. Just get back on track.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Open receiver is Dotson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. This one is caught by Dotson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Hurts will try it again. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. To the goal line, and So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And he's going to take this all the way back. 82 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will take a 14-6 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready now for their second drive. They'll begin with 1st and 10. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. They look underneath here for Barkley. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short game.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. He'll let this go for Pickens. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10.
Prescott now. That is hard. And he'll take this one in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey good with the extra point. Cowboys extended to a 21-6 advantage. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Eagles offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. And in motion is Brown. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Osa Odigizua in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action, here's Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Here's Braden Mann now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. To return, it is Turpin. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend it. Lead out further. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Dak to throw. Going right sideline and complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain just 3. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. To throw is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. The Cowboys offense headed back to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play for the Cowboys. Pick up of 46 yards.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. And make it 3 in the 1st. He has thrown 3 first-quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. And I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys are able to extend their first-quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Eagles offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. A pistol snap back to Hurts. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
But it's 3rd down.
Now it's Hurts. That's complete. Tight end Goddard. And he will have the the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. And an Eagles first down.
Here's Hurts. He's got his man Browns. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at the 45-yard line.
That's Goddard in motion. To the air again. Hurts. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Donovan Izaraku in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's third down. To throw is Hurts. Forced out wide. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 21.
They get 21 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 21.
Hurts working in the pistol. Oh, they caught him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
Recovered by the Cowboys.
First down, Prescott. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
He'll get that to Javonte Williams. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
Third and short. Prescott flush to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
You can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach fourth down by what they call on third down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on fourth. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on fourth down is leaning towards settling for 3. These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and
the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first, the decision to throw down here, backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. And this will be incomplete.
Intended for CD Lamb.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his third and 10. He'll let this go for Pickens. He's got it! And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Prescott. Our first down throw there is incomplete. and 10.
Reed Blankenship on the coverage.
Prescott again. Out to his right. He keeps it himself. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
First down.
To throw is Prescott. That is caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Second down, Prescott. He's got his big tight end. Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Dallas. Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this 2-point try. They'll look to throw. That'll be caught. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. On 2nd down, Hurts. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Donovan Izaraku getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he has come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in those numbers. We'll look to keep it going here. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and
Prescott now. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a...
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Eagles have it. Wow, you think you have moved it down the field with a terrific pass and catch, but gotta finish. Play, and on the turnover, the defense takes over.
You work so hard, Mike, to execute the play the way it's designed, and you come up with a huge, explosive play in the pass game, only to then lose it because of poor ball security. That's exactly what we saw here. Give credit to the defense forcing that ball out, but it's a shame that it came at the end of what was a big offensive play.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams. He gets in to drop him. It's a loss of 8. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Hey, let's go. Trim it.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's 3.
Here comes the Eagles punt team, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. There's CeeDee Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for full quarters, but fair to say, defense will have to find some way to slow him down. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Dak to throw, and that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb, and he's in. CeeDee Lamb, touchdown Cowboys. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. So the numbers starting to pile up here early. We haven't reached halftime, and he's already thrown 4 touchdown passes. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo. Start this one with 1st and 10. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 27-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The Cowboys have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you could ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. A throw on the move is caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard.
At the 31-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. He'll have a 1st down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And an Eagles 1st down.
Great.
An 8-yard pickup.
Now, Hurts.
Philadelphia.
Short throw taken in by Goddard. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. Oh, Barkley has fumbled. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. Now Hurts going to call his own number. Oh, he's going to be very close to Hands on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on fourth down. What a stand. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is caught. And he will get into the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this two-point drive. That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. Just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. And it's Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. It's 3rd and 4. Here's Hurts. Got this one complete to Goddard. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First down.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Hey, let's go.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Not Dave. There to make the tackle. It is 3rd and long. Hurts. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Sacked. A loss of 8 yards. And it's 4th down.
On comes with the punter now. He'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. He's closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game, and we haven't hit halftime yet. A definite storyline to follow closely. Maybe adds to it here as they embark on this next drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Yes,
Now Prescott. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now Prescott. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. They're called in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Exiting the pocket right.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
No touch. Hey, let's go.
The throw is Hurts. This offense. Line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 5 yards. 3 and out.
Here's their punter now, as he's on here to punt this one away. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Cowboys offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Dory Jackson gets a hand on it to make the play.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. He's going to try it here again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
And the Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5.
Again, Prescott to the air. Back to the end zone. He's got it. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. He has come out of the gate smoking. His 3rd touchdown, all in this opening quarter of play. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the 1st half. Could be a record-setting game. The Eagles offense getting set to get back to work. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
No touch. No touch.
He's got the 2021 Heisman. That's Devontae Smith. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Eagles 1st
No touch.
down. 1st and 10.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down.
When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. You're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense, so give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, talk things over before 3rd down. Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. We are through 1. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter. They are facing a 2nd and long. Now an injured player on the field, and that's the quarterback, Jalen Hurts, who is shaken up. Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's McKee. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spreading around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Cowboys.
Prescott on first down. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. It's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Here's Prescott. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. They'll look to pick up the pace.
And the Cowboys first down.
They'll throw again. Dak moving to his right. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. What a try. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this one. First down now. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Now Hurts. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Jalen Hurts sacked. A loss of 11 yards. Another 3.
Here comes the Eagles punt team.
Waiting man in confirmation for the Eagles.
Brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first and 10, Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. And this will be incomplete.
Intended for George Pickens. Incomplete. Reed Blankenship on the coverage.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. That is caught downfield by Pickens. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's got another one. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. So that was his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession.